Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Mask and Military. Today's topic is going to be dating in the military. And before I get into this topic, which is actually something like really personal to me, go down below, subscribe, like this video, and comment down below if you have experience with this, if you're in the military, or if you have an idea of what topic you want me to talk about next. Put it down below in the comment section, and without further ado, we're going to get started. So I don't know where to start, but I am 22 years old, right? As of today, like this video, 22, and I did not have my first kiss until I was 18 in AIT. Mind you, that was 2014. Yeah, I had my first kiss. And all the people that they're like, what? Like, what? Girl, you a late bloomer. But I know people who, okay, never been kissed, so don't play me. But basically, when you're in AIT, basic in AIT is called trade-off, which is you're in a training environment. So fraternization is not allowed. Like, not allowed at all. Not tolerated, not put up with, just not allowed. And so obviously these were done on the low because it's human nature. You are put in a small space with people of the opposite sex. You're going to be attracted to somebody. If you go through your entire career without having a relationship with someone in the military, that is just weird, and I have to meet you. Unless you're already married and that marriage stays through the military, then by all means, I'm proud to you. But I've never heard of anybody making it through the Army, no matter what time frame you're in the Army, without having some sort of relationship. It don't gotta be a serious relationship. It could be fuck buddyship. It could be talking to, getting to know each other. It's natural. So, and that was actually my first boyfriend as well, in AIT, 18 years old, first boyfriend. And obviously you have to, do things on the low. Dating in AIT is very difficult because when you go somewhere, you have to have what they call a battle buddy, and basically somebody to go with you wherever you go, but it has to be the same sex. And so unless you're gay and you like girls, or if a guy and you like guys, you just shit out of luck. So what we would have to do is I would take my battle buddy and then go meet up with like my boyfriend, because that is also allowed. You can have two of one sex and then one of another, if that makes sense. So that's how so two females and a male, two males and a girl. But they really didn't like two males and a girl for, obvious reasons, but it was still allowed. So that's how we did that. And there were times when, couples would go to hotel rooms to have sex, because you're just not gonna have sex in the barracks at AIT. If you figure out a way to do that, bless you, because that shit was difficult. Not that I didn't try, because I wasn't ready to have sex. I was still a virgin when I was 18. I wasn't into like having sex. It just wasn't something that I thought about. I don't know, I was really scared. And your body will tell you, like, okay, you're comfortable, you're ready to with this person. I never got that vibe from the dude I was with. So thank God I listened to my body and did not do that, because I would be crying to this day if I gave my virginity to him, and he's trying to be a real big asshole, but whatever. So then after AIT, I went to Korea, and I was still dating this guy from AIT when I went to Korea. And then we broke up, and then I started talking to another guy. And this guy was like really, really nice, and he was basically not the boy me, but we had a lot of similarities in the way we thought about things and how we, carried ourselves. And we ended up dating, and he was the first person that I had sex with. And we dated for almost a year. And when I left Korea and came here to Fort Drum, I was still dating him. And then we broke up, and then I started talking to another guy. And at that point, I had been through technically 2 relationships, even though I don't really count the first one. I had been through 2 relationships, and, I learned different things from the both of them, but I was, kind of just, I was tired. I didn't want to have to give myself, like, not someone else in the sexual way, but just getting to know somebody and, exposing myself. I just wasn't really into it. And it took me a while to do that anyway with the first 2. So now I'm going to do that to a third person without, really being healed over breaking up with my second boyfriend. People say the person you lose your virginity to, you're like really clingy, and you're really like, I guess, obsessed with them, but that didn't happen to me. Yes, I loved him, and yes, you know, I really wanted to be with him, but I wasn't necessarily like clingy. That didn't hurt me when we broke up. Like, I was like, damn, like, imagine, damn. To this day, with everything that happened, I still say, like, I'm glad that it was him. I have no regrets. I don't have anything. That's pretty much what you, like, want to happen. You don't want it to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have, or I didn't feel ready. And, you know, that could be a whole different other topic, I guess, but definitely, you know, don't regret it. And he's moved on now, married, has a child of his own, and that's like awesome, because I know I'm not ready to be nobody's wife, nor am I ready to be someone's mother. So then after the second boyfriend, I started talking to the other guy, and I just told him from the rip, I was just like, you know, I don't want to like talk or anything. We can just hang out, chill, and just have sex. And that is really taboo for a lot of people. Oh, you're just, you know, having sex with no commitment, da 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 da. And at a certain point when I was 18, you know, or in high school, I was like, oh my God, no, I would never do that. But the adult reality is, you know, I don't feel like dealing with all that, because now I have to deal with either you playing games, lying, trying to sneak something. I just don't have time for it. I just wanted some me time. But at the same time, I have, you know, things that I like, things that I desire, and you can give them to me without me having to have headaches. So we basically just agreed that we would do each other until one of us found someone that we liked, and if that ever became the case, we would cut off, you know, whatever that was. So obviously, as all the movies depict, that not quickly, it did take a while, but we obviously did start liking each other. And I picked up on him liking me, but again, that's not what we agreed on. So in my head, I was like, cancel, you know, ain't got time. So then we went to a training event, and at that training event, I met somebody else. And when we got back to that training event, this new person and I were talking, and I did like him, like actually liked him. The guy that I was just having sex with ended up going to school in a whole different state, and I was just like, you know, there was no commitment there, and we had said that if we ever found someone that we liked, like actually liked, we would cut it off. And while he was at this school, that's when me and this guy were getting to know each other. And when he came back, I was like, because he came back early, 1, and 2, when he came back, he wanted to shower in my room, and I was like, I can give you a towel, but you can't shower in my room. And so when he came to my room, he was like, why? And I was just like, oh, you know, talking to this guy. And off the rip, he immediately knew who it was. And I was like, damn, like, you just got back. I know my business. But, you know, in that moment, he liked me and wanted to not make things serious, but start doing a little more than just having sex. But he did not tell me that, and I did not know that. Had he told me that, I wouldn't have talked to the new guy, simply because I don't like starting over. I don't like starting new. And this guy and I had also become friends along with having sex. We were actually like really, really good friends, and I tell him a lot of stuff and come to him with like for advice, and we just chit chat all the time. It was fun. But he did not do that. He simply left, walked away, and it became awkward because I didn't talk to him anymore, also because the new guy didn't like that. And you fast forward, like basically like 6-8 months down the road, the guy and I are still like talking, dating, whatever the fuck. And this other guy kind of comes back into my life, just like really randomly. The new guy and I had stopped talking because we did that shit a lot. We're like, fuck you. I didn't fuck you, but just things would happen. And it was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So therefore, it was just like a woo. And then so the guy and I finally broke up, and this guy and I that I was just having sex with started talking again. And then you fast forward to present day, and we still talk, but it's very strained. So I told that story, whatever, to say my biggest advice when dating in the military is really to don't do it in trade-off. Not because it's against the rules, but because you're there to learn your job. You're there to become a soldier. And while I know people can multitask, it does fuck with your mental state if you are worried about a boy. When I was in high school and my friends were all like sad for a boy, I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? Get over him. Like, what's up? And then once I had to experience that for myself, I was just like, dang, like I know what they were experiencing, you know? And it never gets easier with age. When you give your heart to someone or you open up to someone and they let you down, break your heart, it's gonna like fuck you up for a quick second. So I would say wait till you get your duty station. Now, the way the Army is set up is you have your brigade, battalion, company, section. Do not, and I repeat, do not get with someone that is in the same company as you. Don't do it. I made that mistake like 3 times. Don't do it. Do not do it. Because when you guys are working together and you guys go to the field events together and y'all are in good terms or whatever, people, you know, are going to see that, because people always people are nosy, and people always, you know, want to look at other people's business, and that'll become this topic of conversation. And honestly, if you know how to handle people like that, like I do, that ain't your business, mind your business, move on in my life. Some people will feel the need to do this, gab, and then when your business all over the company, then you're going to be really upset. Now, when you're on bad terms, then you are going to basically, it's not going to work. Because now you mean mugging, you mad that so-and-so's talking to this person and you're mad at while you talking to him or her, whatever. If you got to go to a training event and y'all mad, it's just like, it's not good. Do not shit where you eat. That saying is old but so true. Do not shit where you eat. I would even say go outside your battalion. But if you want to date someone in a different company, that's better. But I honestly, from experience, date someone else. Like, woo! Someone on a different schedule, not different schedule as far as like day to day, because at the end of the day we all get off at 1700, we all go to work at 9:30, we all get for PT. I'm saying like day to day, who's gonna go to a few different times than you, who don't know nobody, like, because people will talk and everybody's gonna talk about you at some point in your life. That's just life. But people always give you opinions, and in the military you would think that we were more focused on like fighting, being tactically proficient, and deploying and shit. No, we gossip more than it's like high school. We gossip just like we're in high school. And I say we because I do it too, and I ain't gonna lie. But about my business, or about, you know, I don't know. There's certain, I have levels of my gossip. I'm not just gonna tell everybody business. It's just you gotta tone it down a little bit. But I like biggest advice. If you are dealing with a man in the military, let me say something. Men in the military do have a bad rep, and rightfully so, because when I first got to Korea, when I first got to AIT, I was what you call fresh meat. They do not care if you're ugly, pretty, skinny, big, obese. Well, you're not obese if you're in the military, I'm sorry. But, you know, whatever. I could have been anything. I could have had shit on my face, like literal shit. I could have pimples. I could have scars. I could have one fucking purple face, one green face. They do not care what you look like. The fact that you are new to whatever the fuck you're at, new unit, new company, whatever, the fact that you are new, they think that, oh, she don't know me, I'm gonna try to put the game on her, and I'm gonna try to, you know, sleep with her. And I'm like, and I'm telling you, I was like approached non-stop, like, yo, you know, I told you pretty, you did this, that, you new here, you ain't seen me before, right? So you know I'm new here, right? Oh, okay. And it's just like, I'm a person to like laugh. And people have told me, like, don't laugh because that gives them the wrong idea. But I'm a laugher. Like, I laugh at everything. And I'm not laughing because I'm like, oh, he's cute. I'm laughing at you because you're a clown. You're dumb. Get out of my face. When I got to Korea, I had this guy walk up to me. Don't know from a can of paint. Nothing. He came up to me and was like, let me eat your hoo-ha. I was like, but he said the P word. I was like, does that work on women? He said, sometimes. I was like, yeah, no, you're not gonna talk to me. I think I said I have a boyfriend 1,000,000 times, and I really did, and they still did not give a crap. The dude was like, you know, I'll take you shopping, I'll buy you this, or you like this, I'll buy you this. Sir, I have a boy friend. I don't understand people aren't understand about that. Like, they really were trying. No. Leave me alone. Like, and I get to where I'm at now, Fort Drum. Let me tell you something. I walked into the building and civilians. So on civilians, you don't have anything like your name tapes. There's no name. They don't know nothing about you other than new black female. this guy came to me and was like, oh, you're Woodson, right? Sir, how do you know my name? And I just got here. Please tell me. I'm looking at him like, you're a little creepy, sir. You're a little stalkerish. Definitely be smart. A lot of girls like me come out of high school or come into the military, never having sex, never having a boyfriend, never been kissed. And it's like all these, or even in growing up and like you seeing yourself as the ugly duckling, never had a guy talk to you. And you come into the military and all of a sudden all these guys are talking to you, and it's going to give you a false pretense of, you know, they actually like me. And next thing you know, you got 10 bodies on you and everybody's calling you a hoe. You don't want that. Like I'm saying, don't date in the company because it's always going to go left. They've added at least 20 bodies to me right now. I mean, this is an exaggeration. But they definitely add bodies to you. Dudes who get rejected, oh, she a hoe anyway. I heard about you. What did you hear? Only one person. Huh? What are you hearing? Please tell me. You're just mad that I told you no. So you just gotta be careful with, with that. Don't get a reputation because it will follow you into your professional side. I have people come, like NCOs come to me about my personal life. And that is what really bothers me. Just because you hear it, don't mean you gotta repeat it. Don't mean you gotta come back to me with what the fuck you heard. Because now I'm about to get upset because you shouldn't be in my personal life. I don't talk to you like that. We're not friends. When at the end of the day, I go home, you go home. 2 separate homes. Okay? I do not affect you. What I eat will make you shit and vice versa. So why are you in my business? You know what I'm saying? So do not. I can't express this enough. Do not date in the same company. But you guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this segment. It was really funny to talk about. But my hair is under conditioning. I'm going to rinse it out, style my hair, get on with my life. I have shit to do today. Homework that I never ever do till last minute. Don't be like me, be an adult. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notifications, like this video, and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.